What's up, everybody? This is Boosta, and we are playing some Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Now, let's get into the game. Briscoe's Legacy, several years ago. Facio? Facio? Music's good so far. Okay, are we loading in? Yes. Oh wow, look at that.
This is it, soldier.
That is a cool view.
Before moving on to bigger and better things. I'm guessing your head is up in the stars already, but you've got to stay focused for me.
Briscoe's
You're a short
Legacy.
drop from the enemy settlement. Had to drop you far enough to avoid their defense systems.
Okay, W to
The
walk.
terrain should keep your approach hidden, so you'll have the advantage. They'll be too busy tracking me anyway.
Left shift to sprint.
I'll set an insight marker for you. Get moving. I'll coordinate from orbit.
Alright.
The mission objective is a classified NOC data package. Turns out a list of undercover operatives is worth a lot of credits. You'll need to access the command center data port. The security will give you a warm welcome
cool.
if they spot you though. It'll be tricky, but nothing a pro like you can't handle. Just follow my direction. Lethal force is authorized if things turn sour.
Alright.
Not picking up any comms traffic
We
in
have a
or out.
jetpack, it seems like.
You're on the scan. Ah, crap. Looks like we're late to the party. Someone's knocked the settlement offline. Did a real number on the place too. I'm seeing a few bodies. High temps in a couple of buildings, probably fires. Alright. Without power, things are a little more complicated. You need to get the settlement back online before we can extract the mission data. My intel lists an SRV parked in the storage building. If it's still intact, you can check for a power regulator.
Warner
I'll mark the storage building
Estes.
on your insight. Keep moving, soldier.
That might be the pilot to that ship.
Must have been trying to break in. Since the power's down, you're gonna have to charge the door manually. Use your
Okay.
energy link tool on the charge port to the right of the entrance.
Energy link. Alright. Oh, nice.
Energy transfer complete.
Good. Head inside
That
the
looks like
building.
it came from our suit.
Entering pressurized environment.
This darkness ain't helping my
Yep,
visuals.
flashlight.
Switch the flashlight on for me. Looks like nobody managed to get in. Perfect. There should be an SRV parked in here. It's a Scarab model. You're in luck. Okay.
Oh, that
There's
looks
a panel
cool.
under the cabin you need to open with your arc cutter. That's where the power regulator is fitted. We can use it to bring the settlement back online. Right there. Carve that sucker open, soldier.
Carve it open. 5. Let's see. Equip arc cutter. Let's see. Okay, maybe right here.
We have a winner. Take the regulator.
Nice.
You've got a better use for it.
The fiber, motor.
The CO
Metal
doesn't like us
coil.
taking non-essential items. Probably because it's illegal.
Power
That's it.
regulator.
We don't know what state the other buildings are in. Let's grab some energy cells while we're here.
Nice.
There should be a dispenser by the airlock on the other side of the building. Good. You won't need to worry about your suit battery running dry for a while.
Suit fully charged.
Charge the port to the left of the airlock. Since you're inside the building, the airlock will open right up.
Leaving pressurized environment. Energy transfer complete.
Our building's across the yard. Look sharp. I guess there was a hard fight here once the defenders pulled the power regulator. No power means no data to steal.
Okay, it's all pilots. Alright,
You'll have
let's
to
see
break
our
into the power
arc
building too.
cutter.
Go open the maintenance panel. Now, charge the mechanism, like last time.
Alright.
Energy transfer complete.
Charge
Yeah,
it.
I figured as much. There's an authorization check on this entrance. May as well use the energy link to overcharge the panel.
How do we do that? Oh, R. Okay.
You'll piss people off doing that usually, but we're in a hurry. Get inside the building. To bring the reactor back online, slot the power regulator in place. The regulator housing is open, so just slot the thing inside.
Okay, power regulator, and then I guess confirm item transfer from the suit to the housing.
I've marked the console on your insight. Of course there's an authority check. Okay, you're gonna need security clearance from one of the nearby bodies. Feigning authority is another illegal move, but I'll make sure you're covered in the mission report. Equip your profile analyzer. Make sure you're in the profile cloning mode. Scan the bodies nearby. It's a grim job, but that's how it goes sometimes.
There we go. Alright, cloning profile.
Security profile cloned.
Not this one. Keep looking.
Technician.
Security profile cloned.
Swing and a miss.
Security profile
Alright.
cloned.
This worker fits your needs.
Sweet,
Clone the
got
security
the right
profile
one.
to your suit. Engage the
Okay.
power regulator using the reactor console. This will bring the settlement back online.
Power center
Progress.
initiation confirmed. Power center initiation confirmed. Engaging.
Keep in mind that the people who attack this place will probably notice when the power comes
Cool.
back on. Stay frosty, yeah?
Alright.
Power center online.
Nice one. We're back in the game. Before you leave, there's a recharge socket on the wall. Top up your battery if you need to.
Oh, cool.
Suit recharging.
Ah, nice.
Suit fully charged.
Time to collect the mission data. Power's on, and your new authority level means easy access.
Okay.
Power's on, and you've got the right authority level. The command center airlock will open right up.
Oh, nice.
Entering pressurized environment.
Nice of the raiders to keep the place warm for you. You're gonna want to put those fires out. Since nobody's around, you may as well flush the atmosphere. Use the atmospheric control to purge the building.
Ah, okay.
Purging atmosphere. Purging atmosphere.
Leaving pressurized environment.
That did the trick. Now repressurize the building so you can breathe again.
Atmosphere purged. Establishing atmospheric pressure.
Heads up.
Oh, that's cool.
That ship signal I mentioned earlier is moving your way. Don't think they're friendly either. Alright, it should be safe to proceed. You need to locate the data port.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay. Alright,
Access the
find
terminal
a
ahead.
little
Let's see what we can see.
blue globe. Interact.
Alright, status messages, resident details, key objects. Everything you could need to navigate a settlement will seem to be working.
Okay. A and D to highlight, and then press space select facility. We got warehouse, command center. Okay. Select the command center tab, then operations. Command center tab, then operations. Okay, there's operations.
Select the command data port as your destination. Your insight will set a marker.
Command data port.
Right there. That's the data port you need.
Okay. Oop. Okay, I'll just back up away from it.
The incoming ship belongs to the group that attacked this place. It'll be here soon. The NOC data is still here.
Download.
Download it to your drive while I swing around to pick you up.
Downloading data.
Another pilot. Okay.
Take a look out your window. See him?
Oh, cool. Oh, that looks cool.
Transfer complete.
Diamondback.
You've got hostiles touching down. Now the power's back online, they've come to investigate.
Killing each other? What
There's a
the?
few of them, but I bet they're not expecting a badass combat soldier with state-of-the-art gear.
That was funny.
They really want that data. Another ship arriving with more hostiles. Now we don't want anyone chasing us home. You are clear to engage. Switch
That
your
was
shield on
funny.
and get moving. You don't want to chew through your battery before the
They're
shooting
just shooting
starts.
themselves.
Once all hostiles are taken out, I'll touch down at the settlement's
Oh.
landing pad. I'm counting 5 hostiles in the area.
wasn't
You should
expecting
see
that.
them as soon as the airlock opens.
Shield activated.
Pick your shots and use the cover around you. You're outnumbered, but not outgunned. The combat gear you have should outclass these scumbags. You know the drill. Lasers for shields, bullets for bodies.
Oh, we're gonna get you. Someone right over there. On the right side? Yep. Very cool.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Oh! There's someone behind me. Maybe they came around.
Entering pressurized environment.
Oh, there's a couple of them out here.
Shield activated. Leaving pressurized environment. Entering pressurized environment.
Another kill confirmed. There's only one hostile left. Take your time.
Whoa!
You've got ammo crates here if you need them.
Yeah, I need an ammo crate. Alright, I see it on the map. Oh, yeah, it came up. Alright, we're good now. Like right here.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Let me out.
Entering pressurized environment.
Oh, maybe I blew it up. That doesn't want to open. I'll also take a med pack.
Vital signs stabilized.
Whew.
That's how it's done. All hostiles are down. Good work, soldier. I'll touch down at the landing pad.
Alright, so we want to go that way. Oh, sweet. Nice.
Time to get that data where it needs to be.
That's a cool looking ship. Oh, I thought I could go higher. Oh, it went right through the ship. See the front of it real quick. Oh, nice.
Come on, get in. There's a cold beer waiting for me at port.
Alright, we're charging up. And then select seat and board. Alright.
Let's get out of here. That's what I call a 5-star performance. The CO will be made up when they hear about this. Not a bad way to end your service, huh? Course is plotted in.
Not
We'll hit
bad.
hyperspace in a second.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Oh, nice.
1. Engage.
Nice. Not bad effects.
Sit back and relax. The ride won't take long.
That is pretty cool.
Have you given any thought to working with the superpowers? I mean, most mercs end up taking contracts with the big three at some point. The Empire, the Federation, and the Alliance. Each with their pros and cons, of course. As a commander, you'll have Codex access to help you learn more and make an informed choice. But work is work, and all three will pay well. You might want to keep your options open when starting out.
Chamberlain's Rest. Seems like where we're going.
Alpha 03, reading you, Control. That's a big affirmative. Mission data secure and we're heading back to base. Confirmed.
Wow.
Our departing hero did good. I'll file a report as soon as I'm docked. Well, maybe after a beer. Acknowledged. Alpha 03 out.
Great views.
Orbital flight engaged.
Had any ideas of where you're gonna start your new career? There's a whole galaxy waiting for you out there. I hear the Sidewinder's nice and cheap for new pilots. When I got my first ship, oof, man, that was a good feeling. Being able to travel anywhere I wanted. That's freedom. Then again, having a gun in your hand and boots on the ground is a whole other thrill. Relying on your skills and nothing else.
Okay.
Hey, should I start calling you Commander?
Chamberlain's Rest. 50 kilometers out.
Right, there's a starport. I'll get us docked so you can wrap up and sign off. You'll have mission boards and contracts to pick up. If nothing interests you, book a taxi shuttle and look elsewhere.
Okay. The mountains look awesome.
Shame you can't take your military gear with you to the pilot's fed, but you can shop for your own equipment with no uniform code to worry about. There won't be any issues finding a fight to test new gear in either. There's a whole industry built around recruiting volunteers for local conflicts. I imagine this place has missions to pick up just like any other starport.
Okay. This is cool. Oh, nice.
We're here. Just go and explore. You're a
Chamberlain's
free agent now.
Rest.
You take care of yourself, alright? Show everyone what you're capable of, Commander.
Alright, so I guess we go ahead and disembark from here. Let's see. There we go. Oh wait, lost it. There we go. Oh, it's the ship. Nice. We'll walk around. Sweet. Alright, so we completed that part of the training. And I want to try out the pilot assessment. So figure out how to fly correctly. Figure out all the buttons.
Welcome to Mawson Dock. Make yourself comfortable while we finish some preliminary ship checks. My name's Theo Acosta, and I'll be running your Pilots Federation evaluation. Most pilots assigned to me earn their license, so as long as you follow my instructions, you'll be a commander in no time.
Okay.
Oh, and before you ask, I may sound like an Imperial, but I'm actually from an independent system.
Welcome
Today
to
we'll be covering the
Mawson
basics of
Dock.
flight control, combat, and frameshift drive use. This Sidewinder has been installed with a specialized computer that'll take control at certain points. Mostly you'll follow a series of objectives to guide your actions. These are shown in the info panel at the top right of the head-up display. Okay, you're good to go. Select auto launch from the options ahead of you when you're ready.
Auto launch.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship release confirmed. Auto launch sequence underway.
See other ships like
The
taking
beauty of
off
auto
too
launch
from their
is that you can
hangars.
relax and enjoy the view. One of the ways that technology allows us to appreciate the good things in life. Other applicants are departing for their own evaluations, but this isn't a race. Each of the coming stages can be completed at your own pace.
Oh, that's another ship. Oh, wow. Wow. Nice view. The sun behind it.
Remarkable, isn't it? For so long, humanity gazed up at the stars in wonder. We're not distracted by one of Earth's many wars. And now, we glide between them without a second thought.
Okay.
Here we are. Your first task is to demonstrate basic ship movements. A ship's trajectory is primarily controlled by pitch, yaw, and roll. Perform each of these now.
Okay. Mouse, Y-axis to pitch. E to roll.
Good. Now increase your throttle to accelerate forwards.
Okay.
Decrease the throttle to resume a stationary position.
Alright,
Your throttle can also be pulled
throttle
back
to
from zero to engage reverse thrust.
Go reverse.
As before, push the throttle in the opposite direction to cease moving. Inputs confirmed. Looks like you've got the hang of individual controls. Let's see if you can put them all together.
Okay.
Your next task is to guide your ship through a series of checkpoints. Head towards the course, following the target indicator.
Ship
The
sounds
course
pretty
weaves
cool.
through an orbital structure and is designed for the novice pilot. Fly through the center of the first checkpoint. You'll notice that they change color as you fly through them. And we're off. There's no time limit, so maintain a comfortable speed while you familiarize yourself with the controls.
Okay. Got 21 of these we gotta fly through.
Rolling and pitching
Whoa.
together is the most efficient way of turning rapidly.
Whoa. Hit some buttons making it pop up the chat, I guess. There we go.
If you feel like you aren't in full control, zero your throttle and take a moment to get your bearings. It's good practice to consider the angle and speed of your approach. See the blue marker beside the throttle gauge? This indicates the optimum turning speed.
Okay, there we go. Might have messed the ship up a little, maybe. Okay, it sounds pretty good when you decelerate.
You're approaching a particularly sharp turn, so I advise slowing down to prevent any mishaps. Your
Alright.
ship's boost function greatly increases your speed, but use it wisely.
Okay, tab to boost.
That's the last checkpoint.
Alright.
The Sidewinder is an agile craft, and you handled it well. A new icon has appeared on the sensor display in the center of your
Field of view
dashboard.
a little bit bigger.
This represents a nearby beacon, which you'll soon scan as part of your evaluation. Target the beacon before we continue.
Okay, target the beacon.
You're going to use your ship's data link scanner to analyze the beacon, but you need to deploy hardpoints first.
Okay. Oh, you.
Good. Most external modules are installed on hardpoints, including weapons. Control is back with you. The beacon is relatively small, so you'll need to position yourself close to it.
Alright.
Your target must be within range and lined up in front of you.
Smacked right into it.
Not that close, pilot. Reverse your ship slightly. You can scan the beacon now.
Okay.
Well done. The data link scanner is a versatile tool that connects with network interfaces and various data points. You need to move to another area of this star system to continue your assessment, pilot. Rather than travel for the next year using your thrusters, you can employ the ship's frameshift drive to increase your speed by a few orders of magnitude. As you've already secured your ship by retracting hardpoints, we can proceed. Throttle up and engage supercruise.
Alright, we want to throttle up. Then engage
Frameshift
super
drive
cruise.
charging. 4, 3,
Nice.
2, 1. Engage.
All readouts look good. You're now accelerating towards a velocity comparative to the speed of light, measured in C. Supercruise is
Okay.
used to navigate within a star system, allowing you to cover significant distances in minutes. Usually you'll retain control in Supercruise, but on this occasion your ship's computer is following a preset path.
Alright.
This is a good time to familiarize yourself with a couple of the cockpit panels available to you. In the top left of your HUD is the comms panel, which displays pilot communications and contacts across several channels. The top right, that's your info panel. Entries here mostly relate to your ship's status, computer messages, and events happening around you.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. Welcome to Lightspeed.
Ooh, light speed. It looks like we're slowing down. Yeah, we are getting closer in distance now.
Watch the distance and speed markers on the dashboard. These are used to help you accurately disengage at your destination. Your next lesson will introduce the basics of combat. Several static and mobile targets will be provided around a decommissioned megaship. We'll also cover some situational information about weaponry and target tracking. And yes, you'll get to shoot those weapons you saw earlier.
That is cool.
Astronomical bodies have a gravitational effect on the FSD, reducing your ship's speed.
Ooh.
The closer the body, the greater the effect.
Wow. That planet is blue.
The frameshift drive is disengaged. Welcome to the combat zone. Before you start shooting, however, try analyzing the megaship with a data link scanner.
Okay, data link scanner. Oh, target it. Okay. Then analyze it.
Well done. It's often worth scanning objects you're unfamiliar with to learn more about them. Next,
Okay.
you need to activate your weapons by cycling to a different fire group.
Into fire.
You'll notice that your
the
weapons
switch
are now
fire
listed
group.
on your HUD. Fire groups allow you to manage your hardpoints efficiently. Let's begin the combat evaluation. Destroy several of the canisters.
Okay. I can do that.
All weapons have an effective range, so you may need to move closer here. Your ship has 2 weapons installed. Make sure you use both your primary and secondary triggers. Thrusters are particularly useful for navigating around large structures. Why not give them a try? Your
Nice.
cannon will automatically reload until the ammunition supply runs out. Meanwhile, your laser will fire until the capacitor is depleted, at which point it will need to recharge.
Alright.
Quota achieved. Let's dial up the challenge a notch, shall we?
We got all 5.
An unmanned craft has arrived nearby. These drones are used by the Pilots Federation as target practice, and they're quite harmless. To continue, bring the craft into your sights and open fire.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Nice work. You may have noticed that multi-cannons are effective against unshielded targets. Another craft has arrived. This one is fitted with a shield generator. Helpfully, your burst laser is a thermal weapon, which excels at stripping away a target's shields.
Target shields
Oh, jeez.
offline.
I think I hit the number 1 button there. Oh. About to go into that ship. Alright. Where's our person at? Oh, okay, it's on the other side. Okay, that makes it stop. Interesting. Okay. Where did you go? Flying all around this thing.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Nice.
Target destroyed.
Consider me impressed. Your final target has dropped into the area. This time your opponent will fight back, but its damage capability has been greatly reduced. Your target will not react until it registers shield damage. Engage when ready.
Okay.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Try to stay a little close to them. There we
Target
go.
destroyed.
That was the last target. Even if you're planning on a peaceful career, understanding the basics of combat is vital for a pilot's long-term survival. For advanced combat information, you should refer to the pilot's handbook, which we'll cover in more detail soon.
Okay.
The next step of your evaluation involves a hyperspace jump to a neighboring star system. On this occasion,
Very
your
nice.
ship's computer has selected your destination for you. We'll cover selecting destinations manually soon. The mass lock indicator on the bottom right of the dashboard is active. This means a large object is in close proximity, preventing you from engaging the FSD. To resolve this, throttle up to move a safe distance away from the megaship.
Okay.
Remember, you can boost to temporarily increase your ship's speed.
Nice.
The mass lock indicator has gone out.
there.
When you are ready to travel light years in seconds,
Frameshift
Engage the
drive
FSD.
charging.
Okay. So we're charging the hyperspace jump here.
Four, three,
Nice.
2, 1. Engage.
That looks great. Oh wow, that is pretty cool. Matet?
Technology has made the task of leaping between star systems appear trivial. Never let this simplicity distract from the marvel humanity has achieved. Your next stop is Quello Station. This time we'll employ the Supercruise Assist module to guide your approach. Open the external interface panel to your left and select the Navigation tab.
Alright.
Highlight the starport in the location list and then select Supercruise Assist. It's the second option.
Second option, press space. Okay, we exit out of that, then align with
With the
target.
destination selected, throttle up and aim towards your target.
Okay,
The compass to the left of the sensor display will help you orient yourself.
stay right on it.
Good. Your ship is now bound for Quello Station.
Nice. Oh, we want to stay right with it.
Let's take a moment to review the interface panels either side of your chair. The external panel is primarily used to interact with the galaxy around you. For example, you can access maps, display contracts, and review nearby objects.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the internal panel displays information about you and your ship. You can adjust module functions, check your records, and access the codex, among other things.
Alright, we're getting closer.
New pilots often wonder what their first step into the galaxy should be. The pilot's handbook is a great source of help in this regard. It
Okay.
details a variety of professions and how to outfit your ship for them. The handbook
Nice.
also offers advice on various ship functions that aren't covered in this evaluation.
Cool.
You can find the pilot's handbook in the codex, accessible on the home screen via the internal interface panel. The trails moving around you are FSD wakes. Your ship is also emitting one. The position of each correlates with their respective sensor display icons. In a moment, we'll be going through the docking process. This will cover docking permissions and a standard landing pad approach.
Okay, cool. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, crap. I was trying to get a good view. Eh.
It seems you've forcibly disengaged the FSD. An urge to test the functions of your ship is understandable, but you have to reach
Friendship
Quello Station
drive
to complete the
charging.
assessment. Throttle up and aim towards your target
Ready
before
to
initiating
engage.
the FSD.
Throttle up.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go.
4, 3.
So I was trying to look
2,
up and it...
1. Engage.
Supercruise Assist will disengage if you drop Quello Station as your target.
Oh. Oh, okay. So am I not going that way? Oh, there we go.
Welcome to Quello Station. This is the final stretch. You'll dock here shortly, but I'd like you to position your ship near the starport's access corridor first. Starports are the backbone of humanity's operations throughout inhabited space. They provide mission boards, the commodities market, a number of specialized contacts, and various ship facilities. Most pilot business is conducted via the Starport Services interface. I recommend familiarizing yourself with this screen when docked.
Okay.
Good. Ease off the throttle and hold position here. Oh, and try not to block the access corridor. We'll be using the docking computer for this landing. You can always dock manually in future, of course, but practice in a training simulation first. Whichever
Okay.
method you use, all ships must seek docking permission before approaching a landing pad.
Alright.
To request docking permission, open your external interface panel and select the Contacts tab. Then select Quello Station in the list, followed by Request Docking in the information panel.
Request docking.
Docking permission authorized. Docking assist has been
Nice.
engaged.
You've been assigned Landing Pad 3. The compass will point towards your designated pad.
Landing pad 3.
Ships need to be within 7.5 kilometers of a starport for a docking request to be considered.
Okay. That's great music. Very cool. Like the ads they have up the billboards. Pretty cool.
The docking computer will now demonstrate a safe landing procedure. Let's review what it's doing. Landing gear must be deployed. The related dashboard indicator lights up if this has been done.
Oh, you can see
Landing
vehicles
gear
going down
deployed.
that road. Look at the greenhouses, the hydroponics.
In a moment, the sensor display will switch
Wow.
to the precision approach display, which helps you accurately set belly down on the landing pad.
Okay. Very cool.
Docking procedure complete. Engaging pad restraints. Let's get your ship ready.
Congratulations, Commander. Your evaluation has been successful, and a license is being assigned to you as I speak. We just need to finalize your credentials. Enter the hangar to exit this evaluation.
Alright. This looks awesome. Alright, so we want to enter our hangar. Refuel, repair, restock. Go to hangar.
It's time to blaze your own trail across the galaxy. The manner in which you do so is up to you.
Nice. Alright, not bad. Well, we got through the flying, and we got through the combat. And I think that's everything here. Training simulations. I think we pretty much have all this covered. Surface recon vehicles. That's advanced. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Catch you on the next one.